Welcome students to chapter 4, video 3, and this video we're going to discuss the custodian fee schedules. So in chapter 2 we discuss what is a custodian, the services they provide, what uses they have, etc. And obviously all of that does not come for free, so the custodian would charge a fee. So generally there's two types of fees. The first one is a basis point of ad valorem fee, and the second one is a transaction fee. And the precise fee that is paid changes according to the volume of the assets, where the assets are held, and the transaction settled. The basis point fee is charged against the value of the assets, so the total asset value, and this is for the payment of asset servicing duties. And the transaction fee will be done on a transaction by transaction basis. So obviously the fee here will change depending on the region it's in. A higher risk country will obviously have a higher fee, which makes sense, correct? The core services included in custodians generally include like something such as safe custody, income collection, tax services, corporate actions, cash management, and market information, and additional services are charged per service. So custodian fee schedules, you will need to calculate this, and the formula that we use is called basis fee formula. It's the size of the portfolio multiplied by the number of basis points divided by 100, and we're going to go into a bit more detail there. So if we look at how to calculate it, so you said it is the volume of the assets. Now normally you would get the volume, and the volume might be something like 100 million rand, okay, because that's the size of assets that you might have in a custodian, multiplied by the basis points divided by 100, and that will give you your fee. So if I tell you, and this you guys need to figure out how to understand, or you need to understand the difference between basis points and percentages. So a basis point is 1 basis point is equals to 0.01%. So if you're looking at percentages, 1 is equals to 100%, okay? 0.5 will be equals to 50%. 0.1 will be equals to 10%, and 0.01 will be equals to 1%. So that's how you can change between a decimal to percentage. Now basis point is something similar. So 100 basis points to a percentage. So 100 basis points is equals to 1%, which is equals to 0.01. So 50 basis points is equals to 0.5%, or 0,005. 10 basis points will be equals to, sorry, take the percentage away there, we don't want that there, it's just going to confuse us. 10 basis points will be equals to 0,1% or 0,001 decimal. And if I say something like 5 basis points is equals to 0,05% or 0,0005. Because if you divide that by 100, you get that. So that divided by 100 will give you that, divided by 100 will give you that. So if you look at the example on page 146, they tell us here that an investment manager has a portfolio of assets of US dollar 500 million, and the custodian charges us a 1 basis point fee. So you'll have to go 0,01, you see. So let's just do this. 1 basis point will be equals to 0,01%, which is equals to 0,0001 divided by 100. And that will give you an amount of $50,000 a year. And the second example we have there says, as investment manager, a market value of $2 million held in an emerging market such as Brazil. And here they charge 20 basis points. So in this one here, we'll say 2 million times 0,2, because it's 2 basis points, divided by 100 will be equals to 4,000 US dollars. Now I want you guys to really concentrate and understand the difference between percentage, basis points, and decimal. Okay, so you, instead of doing this, you could have just used that there. Okay, instead of using this, you could have just used this here, and it would have given you the same answer. And that brings us to the end of this video. If you have any issue understanding the basis point percentage, then just give me a WhatsApp message or an email. But bear in mind that you need to know which one to use. Are we using basis point, are we using percentages, or using decimals? And I might tell you 20 basis points, or I might tell you 0.2%, or I might tell you 0.002. And you need to automatically know which. Do you divide by 100 or do you not divide by 100? Okay. Thank you.